What is up, everybody? We are back at Banc of California Stadium, the best place to be, and especially so today because we have a top of the East versus top of the West.
Yeah.
LAFC is hosting the Philadelphia Union, and this is the biggest match of the MLS weekend. Of course, we are 110 Football, and this is the 110 Football Tailgate. I'm Vince Rosa, and I'm here with my normal cast of characters, the best pregame before the pregame in the entire United States.
That's right.
And or Canada and YouTube. But like I said, I've got Scarf.
Hello.
What? What's the problem, Vince? You can't introduce me regularly?
Are you the human version
frog?
of the WB Frog?
All right, first, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. First and foremost, today was the 148th running of the Kentucky Derby. I'm not all about the ponies, but I'm all about the attire. You've seen me in sweatpants and sweatsuits. I figured, let me rock a seersucker because real men wear seersuckers.
Is that true?
I'm calling
Are you
it.
telling
It's Philly.
yourself that?
And of course, this is
people
Philly,
still
not the
do
WB
that.
Frog, and Connor.
It's just like a betting thing, right? They don't really care about the horses.
I mean,
Oh, I mean, it's
care
a
about
betting
the
thing
horse.
as well.
Let's not-
If you have money, which I don't have.
Yeah,
any.
let's not go too deep into that rabbit hole.
Anyway, I'm Connor. Hey, guys.
Yeah, Connor's here with us. And you guys are in the chat, or maybe you're in the stadium, but if you are in the chat and you have not yet, please subscribe to this channel so you can watch all these pre-games, post-games. You can watch our LAFC 360 shows, everything we've got going on throughout the week. But I'm seeing you guys in the chat, and let's see. I've already got, Francisco Janela. I don't think that's the real Francisco Janela.
If it is, we're in
Is
trouble.
claiming a 2-0 win. And what up to Angelino Football? It's good to have you. Again, the more you guys interact in the chat, the more fun we'll have. And we've got a lot of things for you to do. We've got fantasy. We've got betting. Just a lot of fun. So the more fun you have in the chat, the more
Yeah.
fun we'll have.
You got betting.
Question for you, Connor, from the chat. What's the name on the back of your jersey?
Oh, you ready? Ready?
Yeah. What we got?
Nobody.
Blankety blank blank,
right.
double zero.
What name should I get on
What
the back
name
of
should
the
Connor
jersey?
get on his
That's
jersey?
Yeah. Talk it up in the chat. What name should Connor get?
Anyway, we do this game here on 110 Football. If you're new, it's called Players to Watch, P2W. And this is where you can win some very cool LAFC prizes. Most of the time, signed prizes
Right.
by the whole team. So Players to Watch, you pick one player from each team, and based on the MLS fantasy scoring system, you could win. You could win. So get us at us on Instagram, Twitter, here in the chat, and you can win. So I think we have a pretty cool prize.
Yeah.
Well, we can take a look at it.
You know who likes Players to Watch?
Who?
The Moose himself.
The Moose. Does he?
Look at that
there
Look
he
at
is.
that.
The
Danny
Moose with
Musovski.
Moose with that beautiful jersey. That could be theirs. That same jersey that he held
Look
will
at that.
be your jersey if you win. However, you have to enter to win, and then what do you have to do?
And so, to find out the winner, you have to watch LAFC 360 on Monday at 1 p.m. to find out the winner. That's where we'll announce it. And that's where last week we did rock, paper, scissors to break a tie, and it was pretty intense. It was a good watch.
It was pretty epic. It was like an hour-long paper, rock, scissors battle. But like Connor said,
That doesn't
you
sound very epic.
it's free to play to win. You just got to pick 2 players and then watch the LAFC 360 show at 1 p.m. So please do that.
And also, it's an LAFC signed jersey that's been touched by Danny Musovski.
Touched by the
Like,
Moose?
I don't know what more you guys want.
After
We're doing this
training,
for you
so-
guys.
so
The
maybe
Moose
and
touched
it's
that
free.
jersey's
And it's free to play.
it's free to play.
I don't know.
All right, so we'll kick you off with our picks. Again, if you beat us, you have a chance to win that. And Philly will go first. The betting man, the Derby man himself. What do you got?
I'm not a
Phil?
betting man. I learned that by betting on the Buffalo Bills when I was younger in the Super Bowl. I'm not a good betting man. But what I will tell you in terms of players to watch, Julian Carranza, within 8 games this season with the Philadelphia Union, he already eclipsed 2 years with Inter Miami. When you are a bad player on a bad team, you aren't going to shine. But what the Philadelphia Union did was practically steal this young man, because over the course of the last 8 games, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists. He had a great article written about him in week 5 about how he's a player to watch. 21-year-old from Argentina, clearly my player to watch on the Philadelphia Union. And as far as LAFC is concerned, look, I am not an X's and O's guy. I'm a hype guy. Y'all already know that. If Steve Trundle says that this young man is the best outside back in MLS that he's ever seen, I will trust Steve Trundle. And who I'm talking about, of course, is Cheeky Palacios. Cheeky Palacios is certainly coming into his own, and he's clearly fitting into his boots. I thought Ryan Hollingshead would have the starting spot, but Cheeky Palacios making an argument as to why he should stay a starter for LAFC.
You know, I don't know the rest of our picks yet, but I really like your picks.
Well,
I
great minds think
your
alike,
picks.
Connor.
I don't.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I'm just saying your picks are phenomenal.
Yeah, Philly, I love your picks too. I want to say real quick, Jacob in the chat says hi. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
I just want to say hi to him. But Philly, your picks make me a little sad because I thought I was going to be a little bit cheeky by selecting cheeky.
No pun intended.
Because I was the one that did that interview with the aforementioned Steve Trundle, the greatest fullback in U.S. men's national team history. And when he tells you that a player is the best left back in the league, you listen to him.
Oh, yeah.
And so I picked Cheeky Palacios as my LAFC player. And also, honestly, it's not just because he's been so good lately. It's because he's been good fantasy-wise. He's getting a lot of fantasy points. And guys, to win this game, you got to get fantasy points to win that jersey. I don't get to win it, but I want to beat you guys because I like this.
You like winning.
I like winning.
Competition.
On the other side for Philadelphia, I picked Daniel Gazdag. Philadelphia is a team that likes to press. They get contributions from everyone, but Gazdag is the guy at the tip of the diamond for them. He's going to be making that pass that usually leads to the goal for them, at least if things are going well. So again, if I'm looking to get fantasy points, I need assists or I need goals, and Daniel Gazdag will be in and around those throughout the game. So Cheeky Palacios and Gazdag are my selections.
Look, I've been talking for the last month about how good of a player Cheeky Palacios is, possibly even the best left back in MLS. That's exactly why I'm going with Carlos Vela as my player to watch for LAFC. Look, you'll hear why in my shooting my shot later, but the captain is going to be the captain tonight and be the best number 10 in Major League Soccer. Carlos Vela for LAFC. March 8th, 2020 was the last game played at Banc of California Stadium before pandemic. The Major League Soccer debut of the midfielder Jose Martinez, who is as good of a number 6 as there is in Major League Soccer. Watch out for him. And like you guys correctly pointed out earlier, watch out for your ankles around him. But he is as dynamic of a playmaker as there is in the midfield. Their number 6, Jose Martinez, is my player to watch for Philadelphia.
Connor, what do you got?
I've got Cheeky Palacios and Julian Carranza.
Wait a minute.
Surprise?
We're winning that.
Is that a broken
collab.
record?
To Philly's point, I think Julian Carranza will be the one that got away for Miami, assuming that he gets picked up on a permanent for Philly once this loan spell is over. Look, Miami has Campagna, but I don't see him staying with Inter Miami. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Come next year, they might be like, hey, he's putting up double digits. I wish we had him in our squad. And then Cheeky Palacios. I mean, I will sound like a broken
What hasn't
record,
already been said?
right? I mean, we've been talking about this like for the past 3-4 weeks. Scarf.
Sorry. I really do look like a cheeky hater as the only one who didn't pick him, but I promise I don't.
He's gonna be in the best 11, and we're gonna have to get a cheeky jersey.
That's absolutely. That's my punishment or my
So
penance.
again, to win that LAFC signed team jersey, all you have to do is pick your players on Instagram, Twitter, or right here, and you could win. We'll announce the winners on Monday at 1 p.m. on LAFC 360. So you can find out if you play, you'll find out if you win. And let's say you do win. You just DM us on social and then get the prize. Simple as that.
Slide into those 110 DMs, baby.
That team signed jersey. All right, guys. As I said, it is a big weekend, but it's not just because two teams at the top of MLS are playing. It's Mother's Day this weekend, guys. And I had a chance to sit down with Steve Trundle, and we got to talk about our moms, talk about how important Mother's Day is. So check out this week's In Touch with Steve Trundle, celebrating Mother's Day.
I want to talk specifically about Cheeky Palacios. As a former fullback yourself, what did you see in Cheeky, and what have you kind of tweaked in his game to help him reach this level?
He's always been a very physically gifted outside back. This year, our focus has been on, his timing moving forward. When does he pass? What spaces does he go into? When he has space, how does he take the space? And so improving his offensive production. And I think the biggest moment that we've tried to improve is he's passing into space and not to feet. I haven't seen a better outside back than him.
Oh, great back. An open block. Headline. Cross into the 6. Shot. Goal! LAFC!
Well, let's move on to the personality part of the show. It's a special weekend coming up. It's Mother's Day. First thing that comes to mind when you think of your mom?
Incredible woman. On all fronts. I was the youngest of 4, and so she still managed to, while working full-time, getting her education, taking care of the family. She still managed to put me in a good spot to succeed in life.
What kind of soccer mom was she? When she was at your games, was she getting at the refs? What was she like when you were playing as a young player?
No, I think she was pretty calm on the sidelines. I think she was enjoying maybe an hour and a half of not having to do all of that. So pre-game, organizing everything. I think she also did her role as the team manager at some point, cutting oranges and all of that good stuff at half in youth soccer, and then moving on to club soccer and obviously driving the Dodge minivan.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Up and down the coast, yeah.
Because if you're like Steve and I and you grew up playing club soccer out here in Southern California, there's a lot of driving.
There's a lot of driving.
Quick shout out to Obed in the chat, who is in the second row of the supporters section,
Right?
watching this show. The pregame,
and roll.
the best
There you go.
pregame before pregame on YouTube.
That's right.
So thank you, Obed. But let's just talk about Mother's Day for a second there. It was very nice and very endearing to me that Steve was so ready to talk about his mother. You guys, any plans? You don't have to give it away if it's a surprise, but any plans for Mom this weekend?
We're going to take care of everything, I think, after Mother's Day, because I'm going to be here with the Angel City Chicks for the ACFC game tomorrow, Mother's Day, and possibly even the Giltinis rugby game right beforehand. So that could be kind of fun. But I just want to say, Mom, Carol, Mama Scarf, I love you. You're one of the reasons why I'm sitting here today. You're the reason why I'm breathing. I love you. Thank you.
Mama Scarf, I like that. You
Mama
guys?
Scarf.
I mean, my mom is 3,000 miles away in New York City. I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed that she's tuning in to 110. My mom's not really a sports buff, but since I've gotten involved in
But
this,
I know she's a big Philly fan.
She is
but she's a
huge
big fan.
Philly buff.
Well, not like the Union.
No, the
They're
you
talking
Philly.
about me.
You.
But mom,
Philly with an F.
Philly with an F.
There's only
exactly.
one Philly
The-
that I recognize.
The equestrian enthusiast that is dressed to the nines. Mom, I love you 3,000 miles away. That doesn't mean that I love you that much less, but nothing but love to you. I know you're going to watch this. I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to give you the biggest bear hug that I can, and I hope you enjoy the game and this broadcast. Mom, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for giving me life. God bless.
Connor?
Yeah,
Shout out to your mom?
samesies, Mom. Like, I mean,
Look, you copied his players to watch. Don't copy his mother's.
I don't know. He's so
I know my mom to watch.
well spoken.
He is.
I'm just gonna
is.
look like inferior when I'm talking about my mom. She's in
No.
Canada right now with my older sister. My dad's on the East Coast. I don't know where my little sister is. I'm supposed to be taking care
You
of
know how
her.
you're getting home
She
after
was
this?
back there somewhere.
It's like an Uber or something.
Are you an
I don't know.
orphan?
Do you need a
She'll
ride?
be fine.
All right.
Mom, love you. Happy Mother's Day. I hope I get to see you soon. I think I'll see her at the end of the month.
There you go.
You're killing me.
I'm just saying. I haven't seen her for like a month.
All right.
My
Well,
mom in like 2 years.
But I'm 18. It's different.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, we go from Connor saying he doesn't know where his mom is, something wholesome to something not so wholesome. We're gonna talk
I love
about
you though,
bets,
Mom.
guys.
I love you though, Mom.
Yes, you've said that, but we're gonna go from wholesome talking about our mothers to our prop bets.
Hey, all right, Mom, I love you. Let's gamble.
110 football prop bets. If you're new here, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. But if you're new here, this is how we do our 110 football prop bets. These are fun bets. They're not just like what the scoreline is. They're very random stuff, which makes you basically keep attention to the game because you want to know if you've won. So prop bets, I'll throw them out there. These guys will answer, and then we will have a parlay. See, so you're learning a lot about betting today.
On the day of the Derby, why
still
not?
learning.
On the day of the Derby, why not?
Right.
Let's start out with our first prop bet, and it's easy as in it's one or the other,
Right.
50-50. First team to score, Connor Kalopsis. Who will be the first team to score?
LAFC. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not going to tell you who. I'm going to tell you LAFC is going to score first.
Okay,
Okay.
Philly.
I got to give a womp, 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 womp. I'm calling the Philadelphia Union.
Get out.
Why?
I just feel that LAFC is going to go into a slugfest. I'm not saying they're not going to win, but I'm just saying the Union are going to be the first to score.
Like a slugfest.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Daniel. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Obviously, if you say that, you know how much he meant to me. Schmitty McMitten's the love of my life. Thank you.
Love Schmitty.
LAFC is going to score first. I don't know how I transition from that. LAFC is going to score first. LAFC is going to score often, but it is going to be a slugfest. You're absolutely right.
I am of the mind of Philly. I believe that Philly will score first. It will wake LAFC up, and that's what will get this game, really kick things off, get things going.
Not a first half
everyone.
team,
This is
LAFC.
why the fans don't like you, Vince.
One of the many
kidding.
reasons.
I'm kidding.
Hey, everyone.
They
has
love
a,
you.
Everyone has a
You
plan
don't-
until they're punched in the face. That's
Mike
my.
Tyson.
That's
I'm going to
my-
say it was pretty annoying when you were absent for one of the LAFC and then MLS shows we did, and everyone's like, I'm not gonna tune in if Vince isn't here.
Yeah, it was annoying because I had to write all those comments. Okay, let's move on. Second prop bet. This is an over/under prop bet, so you got to go one way or the other. That's why people always ask me, they go, "Why is it 2.5 goals?" It's to force you to pick something because there's not 2.5 goals.
Pick a side.
But the over/under is, in fact, 2.5 goals. I'm going to go to you, Scarf. Over/under 2.5.
A very easy over.
Okay, that'll be a fun game then.
Oh, yeah.
Philly?
I mean, the last time these two teams slugged it out, there was 6 goals between the two. For me, it's
History.
easy. Over 2.5.
Yep.
Hashtag over.
Over. I think we're all going. over.
Yeah, this is an easy bet.
Yeah, we're all going over.
I don't. Is there a game in which we've played this season that hasn't been over?
I'm kind of wondering if the bet is always over 2.5 or if it moves.
Well, LAFC has not played a game in which they have not scored yet, so that's a good start. And then obviously history tends to repeat itself, especially, it's fun, and this is why this is fun that it's first in East versus first in the West. When East and West teams play, it's like, it doesn't matter. You're not playing someone directly in front of you in the conference, so you go for it. So that's why these games
And it's
get
an
fun.
8 o'clock game. It's MLS after dark. You guys know the fun stuff happens
Way
after
after-
dark.
way
That's
after
also
dark.
way after dark for the East Coast. What is
11
that?
o'clock start time for Philly fans.
I like
heard Grant
LAFC
Wall
saying-
will be in bed during this.
LAFC saying in the chat, if I develop a betting addiction, I'm suing One Time Football.
No, just
sue Vince.
Rosa. Oh. Hey.
Cheers, man.
Great minds think alike.
They're ganging up on you.
All right, moving on. This is not just my idea, by the way. Okay, third prop bet. It's another over/under for you guys. 9.5 corner kicks. I'm gonna get to start off. I went under. 9.5 just seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot. I think I went under on this one too in our bets. I think I went under. I don't know.
Under.
I'm going over. I think 7 alone beat the LAFC.
Okay. He's calling out 7 for LAFC. I like it.
Okay, so our fourth prop bet: will LAFC get a clean sheet? I said Philly's gonna score first, so I'll just top it off. No,
Should we all say no together?
1, 2, 3.
No.
because you want an
It's just
exciting
that-
game,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes, but also it's LAFC. We got a clean sheet against what's their names again?
I don't know.
Minnesota?
Minnesota?
Them.
Couldn't even
Them.
get that in the Open Cup
Like,
against the USL team.
So
No, this is going to be fun.
look, defensively, this is a much better team than last year. I don't have confidence in this team to go 90 minutes without maybe conceding 1 or half a goal.
Okay.
or half.
And so now this is for my friend LA
FC.
Space FC.
Yep.
For your betting addiction that you will have very soon. We're just putting that on you. This is a parlay. If you have never done a parlay, it's basically where you pick 3 bets, and you have to hit on all 3 in order to make that money. If you go to Vegas, parlays are where you can make a lot of money because you have to hit on all 3.
That's right.
So we get to pick 2 of our 4 that we just did with you. We did with you right now, and then we're gonna pick the score. That's how we do parlays here. And I'm gonna start with you, Scarf. What is your parlay for this weekend?
Look, we all agreed on one of them. That was no clean sheet. So I'm adding that to my parlay because, again, we're expecting fireworks at Banc of California Stadium here on Saturday night. I've also got that LAFC is going to be the first to score, but I don't think it's going to be as goal heavy as our March 8th, 2020 matchup. I have it being a 2-1 victory for LAFC, but I have it being a lot of fun to watch. So that's my parlay. LAFC scores first, and I think, again, it's going to be a lot of fun. 2-1 LAFC with no clean sheet.
2-1's not as fun as 3-3.
Oh, I
But at least
agree.
we win. 3 points.
At least we win.
That's what makes it fun. All right, Philly.
I mean, I said earlier on it's going to be a slugfest. So without a doubt, we're going to be over 2.5 on goals. That being the case, the next reasonable bet as a part of this parlay would be there are going to be no clean sheets. Duh. If I'm picking over 2.5, well, I mean, it could be LAFC with a lot of goals.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I like
matter.
the idea, though.
No clean sheet. And as far as the score is concerned, Scarf knows this. I pretty much called this on every single episode of Defenders of the Bank, but I'm not going to do it this time. Slugfest to a T. It won't be a tie. It'll be an LAFC win, and it'll be 3-2, but a very hard-fought 3-2.
I like it.
Okay.
No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It's time for the winning parlay bet. And like Philly said, there's a lot of these things that kind of lead into each other. So I picked Philly to score first, no clean sheet. So those just knock themselves out. The score is the tough one, as always. I went 3-2 because I do want a really fun game. Although I want 3 points for LAFC. That's the type of bettor I am. I want to be happy, but also with my money. So there's my parlay.
Solid value.
All right, now for the actual winning parlay. I have over 2.5 goals, no LAFC clean sheet, knocks each other right out. And 4-2 LAFC. It's going to be a fun one.
4-2. I like it.
I'd prefer his score over ours.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing daggers this way, bro?
I did not.
Yeah, I saw you look.
I don't know.
weird.
It's not like this is being recorded. You have no proof.
I don't know if he
Oh, wait.
understands what's happening right now.
I go
Oh,
home
wait.
and watch every single one of these shows, as you guys should too. Even if you're just watching it now, go back home and rewatch it. There's a lot of things you missed. There's a lot of little Easter eggs. But we are going to move on because we are getting close to when we're going to hand it off to Max Bredos and KCOP for the actual pregame show. Again, we are the pregame before the pregame, and the number one pregame before the pregame at that.
That's right.
But what we do before kickoff is we like to give a little bit of advice, as if we're in the room giving the team talk, and we like to call that shoot your shot. It's our chance to tell the team what we think the number one, the top level thing that they need to do in order to be successful. And I will start us off. It's going to be control the transition game. Guys, if you know something about Philadelphia, they're one of the few teams in this league that really has a codified style, and I like them for that, actually. And their style is to be all running, to turn you over, and then to get out there, press, and get players forward. So LAFC is going to need to be good in transition, I think, both ways, because there's going to be times where they're going to turn you over, but you can easily counter press and then maybe catch them putting too many men forward. But more so than anything, it's going to be that defensive transition. You're going to have to be as clean as you can in midfield to maybe avoid it altogether, but there will be times when you turn the ball over, and you got to get men behind the ball to delay those ball carriers and make sure that you don't let them into spaces that are dangerous, because they can lightning quick 1-2 passes and get to you. So there's going to be times where you're going to have to help your teammates. So know, if you're a midfielder or forward, you might have to recognize when the ball's about to turn over and just get back and help your buddies out.
Look, LAFC has the horses to run with them if they need to here on dirt.
Oh, God.
Yep, I did it.
Oh,
I'll see
God.
myself out after. Yep. But my shooting my shot today, our captain, the number 10, the best number 10 in Major League Soccer. In fact, the best player in Major League Soccer needs to play like it today. We are going to need him to track back on defense. We are going to need him to make all the right passes. And more importantly, we are going to need him to put not one, but maybe even two in the back of the net today in order for the best in the West and best in MLS to stay there and beat, as Philly called them, the beasts from the East. To me, our captain, Carlos Vela, needs to show up and show out today. This is the game of the week. No other game is starting at 8 p.m. in Major League Soccer. So, Carlos, it's your time to shine. Take the floor, my friend. Our captain needs to shine.
You know, like, it would make sense if a game started at 8 p.m. on like the East
Eastern.
Coast.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
11 p.m. Eastern.
We enjoy games under the lights. Why not?
That's right.
There you go.
We're not doing this for the
my
East Coast.
shot, I've said this a bunch, but it's a little bit different, and I'll tell you why. So my shot is finish quality chances early on. This isn't just put the ball in the back of the net. Because look, all those players on that field are trying to put the ball in the back of the net. There's not one time when the player's like, I'm not going to try that hard to put the ball in the back of the net. But LAFC, we've been talking about, slow starts, wanting to get fast starts. We've been creating chances early on, but we just haven't been capitalizing. So look, front three, Sifu, midfield, everyone, just put these chances that you create in the back of the net early on so you don't have to worry about this game. Don't make this a game that Philadelphia even competes. You got this. You got this.
Your team talks are so like, wow, we're really gonna bring you guys up, and we're gonna make sure that we have this, and we're all together. I love it.
I'm just saying.
You're a motivator.
Sifu?
Yeah. You read a lot of self-help books, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm a big reader.
Wow. Okay, Philly.
Folks, I'm not.
Why did you guys laugh?
Because it was funny. You made it funny.
You made it funny.
You guys think I'm kidding when I'm saying I'm a big reader?
A little bit.
Okay.
Folks, I'm not your coach. I'm not your X's and O's guy. The
Thank
plan
God.
is written out. The game plan is there. You are the best in the West and the best in MLS. And you are about to take the pitch in 90 minutes. For 90 minutes to go out there and feast
sooner than that.
on those beasts from the East, and you will feast. You will chomp, 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 chomp the Philadelphia Union, and they're not going to know what hits them. Jim Curtin is going to be eaten alive by Steve Trundle. LAFC is going to show everybody in this league why they are the team to beat. I don't care if this is the best team that we are about to play against. They are going to be another victim, a sacrificial lamb. It is black and gold all day long. Let's go, LAFC. Defend the bank.
Can you do the chomp one more time?
Chomp, 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 chomp.
That side is there could be not
Chomp, chomp,
Could
chomp.
not find two
Chomp,
more
chomp, chomp.
different talks.
Diametrically opposed. talks.
Diametrically opposed.
I like it.
Yet some
Yeah,
of
this would be in middle school. This would be the cool kids table. You guys would be the ones reading the book.
Well, you guys are like a magnet. You're opposites, and then you just come together.
I know.
Look at that.
It's cute. Real quick, before we move on, I want to say shout out to Raul
Get that.
Aguilar, who says he loves our pregame show.
Thank you, Raul.
Shout out to Christian Figueroa, who just says, what's up? What's up, Christian?
And our buddy Ox.
And then LAFC has asked, are you ever going to be inside the stadium again? Yes, we will for a pregame. But the next time we will be, and not for a pregame, we'll be doing a watch along on Tuesday.
We'll be there all game.
Inside the stadium. We will be there all game for you. So you guys can watch along that Open Cup game with us for Portland. All right, Connor, take it away.
All right, so coming into the match, we do not have the starting lineup yet
Because we're the pregame before the pregame.
because we're the pre-pregame.
Number one in America.
That does not mean we can't talk about it. We saw the
Somebody in the chat was asking, do you think that Musovski should start?
well, as I said in our little rehearsal thing we do
You
here
did.
at 110 Football
There we
that
go.
he should start. I
Yeah.
think why not? Why not?
So who's your front three? So Musovski's in. Is he your 9 or is he going to play on the wing? He did say he's been playing more on the wing.
I think he can. I do think Chicho and Danny have the capabilities.
Have
to
quite the
play on
chemistry.
wing, right?
Okay.
It's pretty fluid up there.
Okay. So you're building out. Let's build out from the top. Normally we talk
All right.
about. We know Maxime Crepeau's probably going to be.
Should we do
So let's
like a
build from the top.
collab starting lineup
Yeah.
if we could pick?
Yeah.
Are we good with that?
You're running the show. Let's
Okay,
do
so
it.
you like Danny with Chicho, and then I don't think any of us are going to say no Carlos Vela. So
See,
Carlos Vela's in
the
there.
great thing is because Carlos soaks up so much pressure
Yep.
that you're going to have Danny and Chicho
Free lane.
sometimes just on their own.
Okay.
Great front three.
So midfield. Ilya Sanchez has to be there because he's the maestro, and I'm putting that on him. That's going to be his nickname,
Absolutely.
Maestro. So Ilya Sanchez, I think.
Kellen Acosta. Sorry,
Kellen Acosta.
he's got to play as well.
And so this is the weird thing we've been talking about. Sifu,
Right?
Sifu, Latif. Oh,
You came in
whichever
hot
one
against
start.
Sifu.
I think Latif gets the start
Okay, why?
because I know that Sifu off the bench is better.
But what's so crazy about that is
Isn't Latif great off the
and
bench?
Latif is better off the
Right?
bench. When they start, it's the one that comes in for the other that ends up playing the better game. It blows my mind that that's been the case for 8 matches this season. Nutty.
So
It's great.
Pancho Janela is going to score today, is what we're saying,
Or do we just
love to see it?
right?
or do we just throw in Poncho?
right? We'll see what happens.
But
Let's do it. You know what? For funsies, Poncho.
We
Okay,
have
so
we have a
let's-
game in 3 days.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. We have to
So-
factor in the
Yes, we
point
do.
that we're playing Portland, those
do
pesky
it.
pine trees in the U.S. Open Cup in just 3 short days.
And there's been some difficult injuries.
All right. So
Somebody
although we're
now said the lineup is out.
I know. You guys
right.
ready for the lineup?
Let's look at here it is.
In goal, we have Maxime Crepeau, because
Shocker.
obviously. We have a back four, which I predicted correctly when we were doing this in rehearsal. It's Sebastian Ibiaga and Mamadou Fall as the center back pairing. Chiqui Palacios as the left back, and Franco Escobar
I
back
like it.
at the right back position.
great back
In the
four.
midfield, we have Ilie, Acosta, and Sifu.
Oh, much to your
And we have a
chagrin.
front three of Carlos, Chicho, and
Opoku.
Apoku.
Oh!
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so you've seen the starting 11. We got to get out of here in a second. But my one question to you, is it the subs that went in again after seeing the starting
Yes.
11?
Yes.
History repeats itself, absolutely.
You have Latif, you have Danny. What more do you want?
Poncho.
Those will be your
Yeah, but that's like a one-off
Hollingshead.
thing. That's like a one-time a
He's got
season
quality.
thing.
Hey.
He does, but I think we're
Do
riding
we
that
get our
high of
fourth
that
goal
back
from-
heel pass just
Okay.
a little too
Do
much.
we get our 4th goal from Ryan Hollingshead tonight? Why not?
So you
He's
guys,
good. He bags a hat trick.
we all predicted 3 points. Do you still feel confident in 3 points now that you've seen the
Yep.
starting 11?
100%.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
No question
If
asked.
it was a different lineup, I would still say 100.
Thank you to Jair, by
Would
the
you?
way.
Yes.
You could have saved that from when we were off air. But
Anyway, we have a big week here at 110 Football. It's your favorite show on Monday, LAFC 360. Make sure you tune in at 1 p.m. Again, this is where you get to see the announcement of the winner of Players to Watch. And if it's you, you're going to come home with an LAFC signed jersey. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be back here at the Bank live all game inside the Bank to do an Open Cup watch party.
maybe you'll be there and you can come say hi to us.
Yeah, maybe you could come say hi to us. We don't, like, watch parties are fun to begin with.
They
but
are.
for us to do it inside the stadium for a match, that's like unheard of in all of sports.
It's a great time.
And then on Thursday, Angels Wear Boots. 2 episodes have been absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to watch it again this week.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for us. We are minutes away, about 30-ish.
Yep.
From top of the East versus top of the West. We are going to throw you to KCOP, Max Bredos, and for the first time, Jordan Harvey.
Can't
is
wait.
+1. This has been the #1 pregame in America. You are the #1 chat, but don't forget to come back for the #1 post-game in America. And it'll be right back here, 110 Football. And if you're in the stadium, come join us. We're right next to HQ.
Right here.
You can be there for it. Let's celebrate 3 points together. Let's talk about the game.
Or mourn a loss.
Come right back here. Not going to happen.
I don't know.
Not gonna happen.
It's going to be fun. Let's go.
Right
We're
here.
going to win.
Hi, Mom.
Yes.
There you
That's
go.
the bottom line. 'cause
Happy Mother's Day.
See you guys.
Go to KCOP.
Bye.